scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield. It's French. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, it's French. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The Bearcats pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
That is the exact way you want to start a playoff game, is a big play offensively. This quarterback does a great job of seeing the coverage and creating this play down the field. And now this momentum clearly on the offensive side. You got to go put this ball in the end zone for your first score.
The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's French. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Chris, the key to this play was the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to go with the football. Forcing the quarterback to check it down, and then you stop it for no gain. This defense is playing really well.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I think that was an important series for this group. On the road to go down the field on the first possession and get points. You quiet the crowd down a little bit, and you build confidence on that sideline.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Wideouts now clustered. Looking for some space. It's Smothers. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
But, Chris, if Texas is going to make a run in this playoff, they're going to have to run the football well. And they've always been able to do that with elite talent at that position. Check out this list. Ricky Williams, Cedric Benson, Earl Campbell, Bijan Robinson, and the guy I had to see firsthand when I played, Jamal Charles. This dude was incredible.
He goes out of bounds, but a nice play. Moves the ball to the 45.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Wait, here he goes. Touchdown, Texas. Powers into the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Using his legs, it's Johnson. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's French. That's caught. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
And the Bearcats looking to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's French. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
On the ground, it's Johnson.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Looking to pass. It's French. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the... He's bringing it back. They get him down after the return. Wow, that interception could be enormous. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a draw to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's second and long.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity, got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this.
It's caught. He's got room. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for in this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the runner takes off to his right. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Bearcats take the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Scanning the field, it's French. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made, it's a big play inside the 30. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Looks like the Bearcats will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35. The Longhorns offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Players are down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go.
Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tight end makes the grab. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize him as a blocker if you want to run it. Here, you're completing the ball to the tight end, and he's setting you up with first and goal. Again, these tight ends, invaluable in the red zone.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's a really nice stop from the defense here. You get goal-to-go situation, you got to bow your neck as a defense and play hard. And look at the block destruction up front. They're able to get in the backfield and create a negative play for this offense. That is exactly what you need when you get down here inside the 10. Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on fourth down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. On the run, it's Johnson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's French. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And here's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
And they'll stop him short of the line of game. The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. It's French. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, that is a frustrating situation for a quarterback. Your guy just flat drops it on the outside. Here's what you got to do. You go up to your teammate and you tell him, listen, I'm coming back to you. You got to build his confidence because no one feels worse than he does at this point.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
The Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now play number 9 on this drive. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
This is exactly what the defense is hoping for right here, Chris. A couple of stops, and now all of a sudden you've got an obvious 3rd and 6. You can get that pass rush going. You got to get after the quarterback, disrupt his rhythm. If they can do that, they can get off the field.
This drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Looking to throw. It's French. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Longhorns just cannot get their defense off the field.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Bearcats hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Back to throw. It's French. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Face mask penalty cost the defense 15 yards and a 1st down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Grinding away with their running game. These guys, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 20, inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Point after, not quite through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. A quick juke. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.